Hello race fans, here we are. First race back after my crash at Loton Park hill climb 2 weeks ago. There is a video available of that terrible event. I spent 2 weeks sort of semi-fixing the car so I can get going racing, not miss the rest of my season. So here we go. Loaded up for the 15th of August Curborough Sprint 2-lap version on the first day, and then there will be another race on the 16th, which is a figure of 8. So I have done this once before this event, the 2-lapper. Here we are in the paddock, and it's a real mixture of cars actually. Lovely TVR Vixen here, beautiful. There's Hamish's TR3A, and causing a lot of interest as usual. And Len's championship winning TR4, of course, the car to beat, as always. So here we are, start line for the practice lap. Pretty unachievable, 65-61 set by Len as a target. My target, survive, don't crash. Last year's personal best, 73.28, so I'd like to beat that if I can. Off we go. This first corner is tricky, it's sort of falling away and you've just got to keep your foot in and a bit of nerve, and then this is a bit blind. Come flying through here, and again tight, very tight course this, but at least there is a bit of runoff here to get it wrong. So you'll whiz it back and then up to hairpin at the top. I'm not sure I got this corner right the whole event, but I did various versions of it. And whizzing down here, second overdrive, going up over 78 mile an hour I think, and then you've got to whiz it back round for your second lap. And carrying a bit more speed through here now, and outbrake myself. I nearly run out of track. And up to the top again, hairpin, a little bit neater there, better, and then we're down here, second overdrive, third over the line, 80 odd miles an hour. So pretty pleased actually, 72.59 against last year's 73.28, so I've actually improved on my practice run on last year's best time, so I feel a bit encouraged. I didn't crash. Result. So, time run 1, this is the first one that counts. Waiting for that green light to go. So tight this switchback, and up to this tricky hairpin. Second overdrive. Back round for the second lap. I overshot this next corner last time, so just concentrating on turning in tighter, better. It's not bad, relatively neat and tidy. Second overdrive, going for third across the line. Boom. Whoa, and I've knocked off nearly 2 seconds off my practice run on my first time run. So I'm feeling very encouraged now. Confidence is back after my crash, I think, and thinking, wow, I could actually do some really good runs. I'll try something a bit different on run number 2. I went slower, 71.12. So we won't be doing that variation of gear change. So time run 3. Speed now here. best I've taken that complex so far. Tricky hairpin. Not too bad. Second time around the hairpin. Reaching for third. Oh, and I've trimmed a smidge more off, 70.68. So again, quite pleased. Things are going in the right direction. Again, I tried something a bit different on the gear changes on run 4 and went slower, 71.04. So I've decided, final run, this is it. The sun's out, it's about 26 degrees, really hot in the helmet and the suit, but I thought, well, last go, all or nothing, here we go. And there's a bit of a delay. This doesn't help when you're sort of left on the line a bit, and it's very, very hot. I'm waiting for Len, who's in front of me, to come back down the road, concentrating, trying to remember all the bits of this course that I've got to just try and nail to get my best time. And hold on, there's something wrong with the timing beam. She's telling me to move back. And they're messing around with the timing beam, so this sort of messes around with your head a bit really when you're concentrating. Len's come back in his TR4 and I've just seen his time and he's done an earth-shattering time. So I think, blimey, I'm nowhere near his times, but we're still messing about here, so I'm like, oh my goodness, what's going on? But they've got a problem with the sunlight reflecting on the timing beam. Anyway, we're off, and bogged down off the start after all that messing about, lost concentration. So not a great start, so I'm really pushing now. I'm really keeping my foot in, thinking I've got to make up. This is my last run of the day. I've got to make up that time. So I'm absolutely on it. Fastest through here I've been. Keep it tight. A little bit close, but really, really pushing now. Drifting out a little bit on me, but not too bad. Second overdrive. And just get your braking as late as you're there. Pushing through here, keeping my foot in here much more. It's fast. Last time up to the hairpin. It's drifting on me, four-wheel drift. Keeps it on the track. Going for third. And whoa, best time of the day, 70.09. So that's a very nice way to finish a great day of racing. 70.09 seconds. If I hadn't fluffed that start, probably would have broke the 70s into the 69s, which is annoying, but that's life. Brilliant day's racing. My best time, 70.09, 3 seconds faster than last year. Very pleasing. Now, Bella was so pleased, she'd like to ask you to subscribe to this channel. I really need to fix the car properly this winter. Subscribing would help massively. So please subscribe. It really helps the channel. I've had a lot of views, so many comments and helpful advice. But what I really need now on top of that is more subscribers. So if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe, it costs nothing and it would really, really help. Thanks so much. See you next time.